Welcome back to Shadow Rift 2nd Edition, where yes, I've got an error to correct. If we take a look at the seal card, the seal card pretty specifically says you may put a card from the monster power area. The monster power area is over here, not the top of the monster deck. I used it to take this card here, which was the Dead Hunger. I put it to the bottom of the monster deck. It's going to stay on the top of the monster deck. The Soul Thirster was underneath. I'm going to leave it face up because we already know what it is. So that corrects that. Sorry about that. Did that incorrectly. Alright, we're going to begin our episode. We are going to be drawing cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards for player 1. Now let's see what we've got this time. Prowess, an Explorer, a Wound, Blessed Smite, and another Wound. Holy crap. Okay, that's a lot of wounds piling up for player 1. Let's see what player 2's got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has just 5 cards. Thieving Strike, a Wound, Prowess, and a Might. Might says, when you draw this, draw another card. Well, to draw another card, I have to shuffle player 2's discard pile, so I will do that right now. Okay, yeah, this is having 2 Body Snatchers out there, plus the Dead Hunger. All not good. Alright, shuffled enough, and we get another Prowess for player 2. Alrighty. Yeah, so now it is time to refresh the town. To refresh the town, I need to take the entire town deck, and I need to shuffle that. See what we get. Yeah, I'm at the tipping point, I think, in this playthrough. I gotta either find the Shadow Rifts and seal them, start building a ton of walls, which I haven't even been looking at. I tend to try and play this game by just sealing the Shadow Rifts. Seems to be the easier way to win, I think. But I don't know. Of course, when you build walls, they go right into your village deck, which helps out immensely. So I don't know. Alright, let's see what we've got for our 5. We got a corpse. Yay. And we've got the mayor. It's going to come out. Let us play 2. An extra full action, and then we have the butcher. Gain a might. Okay, we'll take anything we can get for 8. The prince. Oh man, draw 3 cards. So glad we recruited him. And we got the backstabber. God damn you. When the town is revealed, if there is a guard in play, there is not. Put backstabber on the bottom of the traveler deck. Otherwise, a hero gains a wound, or a corpse is added to the town discard pile. You know what? We're going to gain a wound. We're going to give the wound to player 2, because he seems to have a lot less wounds, I think, than player 1. So, you suck, backstabber. There's not much I can do about it at the moment. Alright. That was refreshing the town. Now we're going to take a look at what travelers we have. We have the Enchanter. Aid, place a spell from your discard pile on top of your deck. Ooh, I like that. That is actually nice. And we have a madman. It's a madman. What the hell does this guy do? When a monster would hunt, it kills a villager in play instead. Okay, a hero may pay a magic to put madman on the bottom of the traveler deck. Well, we got another exciting individual in our town. Our town is filling up with corpses, crazy people, backstabbers, thieves. Not good. Alright, that's it. Now Monsters Act. Oh man. And basically the 2, I'm just going to look at one of these cards because it's basically the Body Snatcher. There's 2 of them. And they're going to go one right after the other. The first Body Snatcher, kill a dude with a hammer. Well, see a butcher. It was nice knowing you. You have been corpseified. So he is going to turn into a lovely corpse. Oh no. Okay, that was Body Snatcher number 1. Body Snatcher number 2, kill a guy with a hammer. Same thing. Well, as you can see, we don't have any in town, which means we're going to hunt. Hunting means we're going to look at this deck. We're going to kill the first dude that shows up here, infiltrator or not. The woodsman, god damn it, gets snuffed. Alright. Gee, another corpse piles up in our town. Oh boy. Yeah, so that was the 2 Body Snatchers going. Monsters gain power. Well, monsters are going to go from 2 power now up to 4. And now we're going to add monsters. Well, this kind of sucks because we're going to add the Dead Hunger. It's going to go directly to the power area. Zombies are going to have +2 health. And add a zombie if this power leaves play. So if we get rid of this power, we're going to have to add a zombie in play, which is going to go, I believe, to the monster start area. God dang it. So that sucks. So that's going to give the monster power now +1. You know, I'm going to put it here. It's adding +1, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's in camera range. And that's going to cost 3. So it's going to take our power from 4 down to 1. And of course the next monster to come up is worth 5 power. It's not going to come out. Wow. Now it is time for our heroes to act. And I have all kinds of not good things happening with player 1. Wow, he's got... You know what? We can use the Prince with player 1 to draw 3 cards. Maybe get something. I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to do that. Prince, aid, draw 3 cards. So we're going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and I have to shuffle for player 1. Wow. Okay. I think I'm liking this. I don't know. And the third card we're going to draw is another prowess. Alright. That was the Prince helping us out. Now the Mayor, that's cool. The Mayor now... I could play Blessed Smite and Seal at the same time because I can play 2 of them for the Mayor. So now I'm going to have to do quite a bit of thinking here to what I want to do. So that's player 1's hand. Player 2's got a Thieving Strike, a Wound, a Might. Damn it, can only do 1 damage. Can player 1 even do any damage? Yes, he has Blessed Smite. 2 melee damage. If you power it up, draw a card, then each hero may heal a wound in hand. Ooh, I like the sound of that. But we kind of want to get the Hungry Dead. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to do a bunch of agonizing over what I want to do for my heroes, and we're going to come right back. Alright, I think player 1's got some awesome options here. So what we're going to do for player 1, player 1 is going to use Blessed Smite, and he's going to use the magic ability off the seal to power up the secondary ability. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that for player 1. So what player 1's going to do, I'm going to go ahead and play Blessed Smite. 2 melee damage. Boom. We're doing that right now. That's going to cause player 1 to get a wound in the discard pile, but we'll live with that for now. We're going to do 2 damage to the already damaged Body Snatcher, which is going to destroy it. It is worth 1 heroism. It's going to go to the bottom of the monster deck because they endlessly cycle. The 1 heroism card is going to be going to player 1. For that goes into his discard, and I'm going to move the token over to the other side of the board so I remember the next heroism card to be gotten will be for player 2. Okay, and now we're powering up the second part of this card using the seal card, and it's basically draw a card. So player 1 just gets to draw a card, draws a heroism, draw another card when you draw this card. Wow, that's chaining up nicely, and he gets Wild Charge. Cool stuff. Alright, then it says, then each hero may heal a wound from hand to draw a card. Well, player 1 happens to have a wound in hand, so they heal the wound in hand, they draw a card. Prowess. Very, very good stuff. So, player 1 now has got a mitload of good things that they could possibly use and do. Player 2 now can also heal a wound in hand, which they will do, to draw a card. Player 2 draws a card. Wow, player 2 draws heroism. When you draw this, draw another card, draws a strike. Wow. So once again, I'm going to have to very likely turn the camera off and take a look at this bunch of awesome options now I have for player 1, player 2. I thought I was going downhill, but I think I got some pretty good stuff going on. So let me just shut the camera off and I'll come right back with more actions. Okay, I think I've sort of figured it out. We are going to use the Mayor for player 1. You may play an extra full action card this turn, which works out nicely. We've already played Blessed Smite, which was a full action, but we used the seal card just for magic, so we didn't use the seal as a full action. So player one's used one full action. They are then going to play Wild Charge. This is the second full action allowed to do that because of the mayor. 2 melee damage. You gain an extra wound. Well, let's mitigate that somewhat. We have got... we're going to power it up with 2 prowess. So we're going to pay 2 prowess to give it +1 damage. So the Wild Strike, that's going to do 3 damage. We're going to use another prowess. If this attack kills a monster, do not gain the extra wound. Oh, damn it. No, I didn't want to do that. No, you know what? Well, we are going to get rid of it. We're going to get lots of wounds. But you know what? We're going to have to suck it up. We're going to have to suck it up. So, how are we going to do this? Actually, you know what? We're not going to spend the extra 2 prowess here. We are not going to do it. We're just going to do 2 melee damage. You gain an extra wound. Boom. He's going to do 2 damage against the Body Snatcher. He's going to get 2 wounds because of it. That sounds nasty, but that's what I'm going to do because I want to save a whole bunch of these other cards for our character to play. Now, player 2 has a strike. Player 2 is going to use a strike plus 2 prowess to do 1 damage. Yes, we're going to use the strike and 2 prowess to do 1 damage to the Body Snatcher. That makes it 3 damage. Then we're going to play Thieving Strike, which is our first full action, the only one we can play. 1 melee damage. That's going to kill the Body Snatcher. I'm going to try and get all this stuff organized here so I don't get it screwed up. That's going to kill the Body Snatcher. Boom, Body Snatcher, you're toast. That's going to give us a heroism. Goes to the bottom of the deck. So player 2 is going to get a heroism. I'm going to flip the thing over. Player 2 gets a heroism for killing the Body Snatcher. Good stuff. We also now, because we played Thieving Strike, if you are not the first hero to attack this monster this round, we weren't, player 1 was, you gain a coin instead of a wound. Cool. So by playing Thieving Strike, we don't get a wound for melee, we get a coin. Excellent. That works out just the way I wanted it to. And now what else do we have? For player, let's see, player 2 has got a might card. They're going to, when you spend this card, return to the might stack unless you use it to maintain something. We're going to maintain Bamboozle. We're maintaining Bamboozle, which, before I do that, why don't we take a look at Bamboozle. Once per round, you may discard a villager from play to gain a coin. We are going to discard the Backstabber. If it's an infiltrator, put it on the bottom of the Traveler deck instead. Cool, so we can take the Backstabber, get a coin, put him on the bottom of the Traveler deck. All good so far. We will use our Might card to maintain Bamboozle, so it's not going to go away. That still leaves basically 2 prowess for player 2, and with the 2 prowess for player 2, I think player 2 is going to go ahead and going to get himself a Might card. Boom. Player 2's basically done everything they can do. Player 1 still has heroism, a whole bunch of prowess, a wound, and explorer. Player 2 is going to spend 2 prowess because they got a whole buttload of damage, and they're going to heal the 1 wound. Okay, they're going to play explorer. Look at the top card of the Traveler deck. You can put it on the bottom. So let's take a look at the top card of the Traveler deck. It's an explorer. We're going to keep the explorer on top. And you can put, we could put the Soul Sucker, Soul Thirst on the bottom to play a thing, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We have 3 prowess left for player 1. Player 1 is once again going to get another Revitalize spell. It's a magic healing. We're going to pump up the magic deck for player 1 as much as possible. That, I think now, is going to complete, that's going to complete all of the things that player 1, player 2 can do, if I haven't screwed something up, which, oh, I hope I haven't. It's so frustrating, messing things up. The nice thing is now, the Soul Thirster is not going to come out next turn. Well, yes, it will. Damn it, because we have the Dead Hunger. I thought it wasn't going to come out. It will come out. Alright, we're going to do cleanup, so our corpse goes into the village deck. We did not get the enchanter, but we did lots of other really good and important things. And that's going to clean up per episode. Once again, one full round per episode because I don't have much time. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Shadow Rift 2nd Edition. We're taking on the Necromancers. We haven't even seen a Shadow Rift come out yet. We haven't built one wall. We're getting lots of wounds, corpses. Are we going to pull this off? I'm hoping to do the Seal Shadow Rift route. I don't know if we're going to make it. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.